noting that United States will withdraw from 31 UN bodies and 35 non-UN bodies. Among the global organizations that the US is expected to withdraw from include UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, that's UNFCCC. Key to note is that UNFCCC, which was adopted in 1992, currently has 198 parties, and it is the bedrock global treaty to tackle climate change. The other non-UN bodies which US will be withdrawing from are the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which is the leading global scientific body studying climate change, the International Energy Forum, International Renewable Energy Agency, the Renewable Energy Policy Network for the 21st Century, as well as the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Now, the US has already seized all funding to the UNFCCC and would be the only nation to formally exit the convention after officially notifying the UN of its decision. The withdrawal will take effect after a period of 1 year. So what will happen after the US formally exits the convention? Well, we speak to Juliet Ulwatch, a climate expert, on the impact.
And just as I conclude, Stanley, I think that the US withdrawal from the UNFCCC is a major geopolitical shift, and it is one that will not just affect the global climate action agenda in general, but also may have impacts on Kenya's ongoing climate ambitions and development trajectory. For Kenya, the path forward will necessitate strengthened South-South cooperation, diversified climate finance partnerships, and not just relying on donor funding, but also an increased regional leadership in Africa climate diplomacy. The African Union has to now step up and think about alternative ways of diversifying our climate finance partnerships and investments from there on. So thank you so much, Stanley, and I look forward to discussing this further. Thank you.
Now, in a move